Everybody, and today we are going to do this wonderful book, very beautiful book called Annie of Green Gables. Annie of Green Gables, and this is by L. M. Montgomery. Montgomery. M O N T Montgomery. L. M. Montgomery and Annie of Green Gables. We'll start with the first chapter and we will do only 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes, so that we can enjoy this, savor this thing. Mrs. Rachel, first chapter. Mrs. Rachel Linde is surprised. The title of the first chapter is Mrs. Rachel Linde is surprised. Lynde, I'm not sure of the pronunciation. Rachel Linde is surprised. Mrs. Rachel Linde lived just where Rachel Linde lived just where the Avonlea, Avonlea main road, just a name. Mrs. Rachel Linde lived just where the Avonlea main road dipped down into a little hollow fringed with alders and ladies' eardrops, and traversed by a brook that had its source away back in the woods of the old Cuthbert place, into the old Cuthbert place. It was reputed to be an intricate. It was reputed means it has a reputation to be an intricate, very complicated, headlong, it goes straight like that. Headlong brook, river, short, small river, in its earlier course through these woods. It was reputed to be an intricate, headlong brook in its earlier course through these woods with dark secrets of pool and cascade. But by the time it reached Linde's Hollow, it was quiet. Starting it was that, then it was quiet, well conducted, little stream. Well conducted, little stream. For not even a brook could run past Mrs. Rachel Linde's door, Mrs. Rachel Linde's door without due regard for decency and decorum. It probably was conscious, the river was conscious that Mrs. Rachel was sitting at her window, keeping a sharp eye, on everything that passed, from brooks and children up, and that if she noticed anything odd or not or out of place, she would never rest until she had ferreted out the whys and wherefores thereof. Anything wrong happens, she'll ferret out, she'll bring it out. The whys, why did it happen? Wherefores, from where all this came, all that, Wherefores thereof. This is a lovely introduction. What a beautiful writing. Mrs. Rachel Linde was just lived just where the Avonlea main road dipped down into a little hollow, fringed with alders and ladies' eardrops, and traversed. Traverse means it is covered. Traversed by a brook that had its source back in the woods of the old Cuthbert place. It was reputed to be an intricate, headlong brook in its earlier course through those woods with dark secrets of pool and cascade. But by the time it reached Linde's Hollow, it was quiet, well conducted, little stream. For not even a brook could run past Mrs. Rachel Linde's door without due regard for decency and decorum. It probably was conscious that Mrs. Rachel was sitting at her window, keeping a sharp eye on everything that passed, from brooks and children up, and that if she noticed anything odd or out of place, she would never rest until she had ferreted out the whys and wherefores thereof. I've read it twice. Purposefully, I read it carefully, word by word. Now, this is the full sucking out of the meaning of the as the author intended. You understand? You have to read as the author intended, not how you start taking your own this thing from it. So, if you're serious, if I would suggest this to a serious student, listen to this video again and again and again and again and again. Really, memorize this book. I'm telling you, this is the Indian tradition, which is I think is a very good tradition. Understand the words, even if you don't understand, get the words first. It's a crazy Indian tradition. Get the words, the feel of the words, and then know the words. I have this. I'm trying with Bengali. Uh, if you listen, no? If you listen very, very sharply, and slowly later get the words, get the list, catch the heartbeat of the language. You understand what I'm trying to say. Listen. Listen when a person is crying in another language. Listen when a person is shouting. Listen. Listen, and especially reach a day. If you want to really master a language, reach a day where you read all the top 100 books in that language, in the original. Like you can read if it's Russian, you can read Dostoevsky in the original. Leo Tolstoy in the original Russian. Understand? Then you will get the language. And you will not get just the language. You will get the culture, you get the rhythm. You will get something which over centuries has become a part of that land's soul, which is particular and universal. This is the philosophy of language. This is what is flouted the world over. It is the world over. We are so chauvinistic. Oh my God, we are so chauvinistic because we are not deeply in love with our own culture, what we know around. And our own culture need not be just your own mother tongue. Like for me, it's Hindi, my mother tongue, and English. It can be any number. I sometimes wonder whether anybody has done an experiment of how much man can learn. We are doing an experiment with AI. We are not doing experiments of empowering HI. Sometimes I think I'm the only one who is saying this. What to do? Not the only one. I'm just saying. We are so interested in HI to bring a dead thing alive, but we are not looking at the alive people who can do wonders. And even and HI is for them. AI is for HI only, human intelligence, to develop human intelligence. And AI can read out this book with good language and intonation, but why should an AI read it? Why not an HI? The purpose should determine the form, right? Anyway.